post-match pint, Liverpool 3, AC Milan 2. Kev,
Whoa, what am I getting?
I'm not doing it again.
It's gone
now. It's gone now.
Oh, you fucking ruined this for me.
It
was actually Sam's fault, this.
Yeah, a brilliant European night at the end.
Yeah, fucking boss. Obviously, winning 3-2, and obviously going behind, getting it back, you go through the proper ringer of it all, like the emotions of it. It's better doing that in the first game like that, I think. Much like the PSG game a few years ago, than winning like 3 or 4-0 and just going, oh, I know it's AC Milan, but it's just another European Cup night in the early rounds. I'd well rather do it like that. Massive team you're playing against, and he showed you why in the European Cup you've got to be careful. Liverpool were fucking boss, but we still had to fight and battle for it. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was obviously the outcome we wanted, Steve, but maybe not the manner of it that we expected when Liverpool come out and blow them away. Trent's brilliant in that first half hour or so, and then from what I can see, being that far away from it in the Cup, looked to have been one of the men missing in action when AC Milan scored at the other end. And I know some people will throw in a little bit of I'm worried here that the manner of those goals, I'm worried here that we're not putting away teams when we have so many chances. But we were good though, weren't we?
And by and large we have been putting teams away.
Yeah.
And we were good. It's a couple of minutes of madness really.
Yeah.
The rest of the time Liverpool go from devastating to comfortable, and then they're comfortable again after scoring, taking the lead. I mean, you forget Milan play their big card, they play Giroud coming on. That's meant to cause all kinds of problems for us because he's a handful. We've seen him cause problems against Liverpool time and time again. It just wasn't at all between the centre half and the goalkeeper. They just dealt with it. And once Jordan Henderson just settles the tie, he really does settle it. And I agree with Kev. You're kind of going through the ringer in just one step back, because it's not everything on the line. It's quite nice to kind of just enjoy that process a little bit, because you won't be enjoying that when it's happening in the knockout stages and all of that, which is all we've got all of that to come, and that's a big step towards all of that coming, which is great.
It's a mad game in so many ways, Kev, because obviously Mo misses a pen there, first time that's happened he took 17 pens on the run, scored them, and I think we've all got used to them going in, and we're just like, oh God, this isn't meant to happen. Their goalie has a good game, didn't they?
Yeah. I think most of their players played well, do you know what I mean? They put it in and they probably played to the best of their abilities, but the rest of our abilities is just better. It's AC Milan, you know what I mean? It's like, I know they haven't been in the Champions League for 7 years or whatever it is, but much like when Liverpool got back into the Champions League after such a long period out, obviously the Brendan Rodgers fucking debacle aside, you know how to play in there. For some reason, your players understand what it means to play in a European Cup, and if our players feel like that, AC Milan players get to feel like that as well. And they were absolutely boss tonight, but Liverpool were just well better. I know they scored 2, but they scored the same goal twice in a minute. It was like they went, that's how to do it again, quick. And then Liverpool went, shit. By the time we realised how to fix it, we were 2-1 down. But even at 2-1, I knew we'd win. Like at half time, no one was panicking, do you know what I mean? It was just like, how fucking mad was that last 5 minutes? Then most of the people downstairs had gone, what do you mean it's 2-1, do you know what I mean? He'd fucked off for a pint before they'd even scored.
I know, there's a lot by me like that. He said, what happened there? We were winning when it went down. What about though? Like, where was your heart when Henderson completely missed the ball and there's a fella on the far post tucking it in 18 seconds or whatever it was into the second half? Did you see that?
Nah.
They scored an offside goal.
Oh no, sorry, I seen that one. Oh yeah, no, I was alright with that because it was offside. No, I come up just as that was happening. I don't know, as I come up it was already given offside, so my heart wasn't in my mouth because my pint has only just been out my mouth.
I mean, it did turn out all right in the end, Steve, and we got to see some players there like that we haven't seen for a while, and Divock has taken an awful lot of stick from our fans for obvious reasons. A lot of it deserves, to be fair. A lot of people expected him to move on, but it's a sublime little flick for the assist from Mo there, isn't it?
It's a lovely flick, and I think he does as well as you could expect. Yeah. Like coming in cold, so cold as well, not even being on the bench, and just thrown straight into a game against a top side who come off the back of a good season. I think he does really well. I hope it isn't a serious injury, because I think he's shown he can have a role to play in the coming weeks. We don't know about Firmino's fitness. We're going to take knocks along the way. He can get 20 minutes here and there. He can start a game here and there. I think we just, we exaggerate the extent to which these players are suddenly terrible. They can't, he's a good footballer. You saw it there with the, the creativity for Salah's goal. And all round, really, I think he holds it up quite well. He has a relatively decent chance really early, which he just has a bit of a swipe at. Sometimes that goes in and it's a different day. But all things being considered, I think that was a pretty complete performance.
Hello Reds, thanks for watching that taster of the post-match pint. If you want to watch the rest of that video, really easy to watch it right here on YouTube. Just click the join button below. That activates the membership. It gives you access to the Anfield Wrap's premium videos, which includes the post-match pint, but also reviews, previews, exclusive interviews, and it means you can follow us, follow them from here, the heart of Liverpool.